Yo guys, what is going on? Got an AncientGreymon Spirit Evolution deck profile for you guys. This is one of the funnest decks I've had the pleasure of testing out and playing for Great Legend for the BT4 format, which is releasing in May, I think, for us English speakers. So yeah guys, let's go ahead and get into it. It's just a really fun and aggressive deck. Alright, so starting off with the rookies, the level 3s, I'm playing, of course, 4 of the promo Agumon. I really like this one because as opposed to the starter deck Agumon, who I'm also playing as just a generic, plus 1000 boost. This is specifically for a Greymon Digimon, so any card that's name contains Greymon, you get plus 2000 DP. So of course, your boss monster in the deck is AncientGreymon, so making him 15,000 can be a little bit ridiculous, but when you are checking multiple securities, and that is your win condition, it's nice to be able to run over level 7s and just anything your opponent might have in their security. And one thing to note is that, to my knowledge, this card does actually work with this Vitramon down here. Now, Vitramon is the Japanese name. The official English translation on Bandai's website was listed as Burning Greymon. So yeah, that's just one thing to note, is that this Agumon does actually work in tandem with Burning Greymon. Now, for the other level 3s, I am playing 2 of the BT1 Biomon. Now, you could definitely change this out. There's definitely a lot of other level 3s for red that are, that we have access to, but I did like this one because, a lot of times when you are giving these Digimon multiple security checks, your opponent's going to want to block, so having the ability to, gain 2000 attack when it is blocked is pretty nice, especially, if you're running things like Agunimon and Burning Greymon here. This does actually put them, this 2000 boost does actually put them over the starter deck blockers. And then for the next level 3 here, I'm playing 4 Flamemon. This is one of the new hybrid types we got out of Great Legend. Whenever he is played, you get to reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 hybrid form, as well as a red tamer. So I'm playing a lot of red tamers, and they help facilitate your spirit evolution play, so that is really nice, just digging deeper for those combo pieces, as well as it searches out any of the other hybrid types. Now, AncientGreymon, keep in mind, it doesn't actually search AncientGreymon, but it does search, itself, as well as these 3 down here, Agunimon, Burning Greymon, as well as Aldemon. And then for the other champions, before I get to those guys, we're just playing 4 blockers, 4 Cordramon because it's standard, as well as 4 of the starter deck Greymon. I love this card so much, being able to get another security check in when you're going for your AncientGreymon plays, as well as Aldemon. Since Aldemon is level 5, sometimes you're attacking with him as opposed to just AncientGreymon, but yeah, this guy's amazing. And then now for the Spirit Evolutions, I am playing, of course, 4 Agunimon, only 2 Burning Greymon, just because I feel like he's a little bit... he's not as good, only because of the 3 cost. If he was a 2 evolution cost, I would probably play 4 of him. But 3 is just a little bit steep for just like having a 3000 gain, right? He goes to 9000, which is pretty decent, and you can definitely check security, especially if you're, running Atomic Inferno as well. But I think Agunimon is just better because he's just, that 2 cost to Digivolve, and Aldemon is just an insanely powerful card. The reason I'm not actually playing any other level 6s aside from AncientGreymon is because I am running Aldemon. This guy is so amazing. First of all, he has security attack +1, so pair that with something like Greymon, you're already checking 3 cards right there. As well as if he does have a hybrid form or a red tamer underneath him, you get to gain 4000. So he goes to 11,000. That is level 6 territory right there. And not to mention if you are, activating something like Atomic Inferno, or you have, one of these DP boosting Digimon underneath him, it can be very, very powerful, and I just love Aldemon. He is a game ender in and of himself. And then the other ultimates I'm playing, I guess he's not technically an ultimate. The other level 5s I'm playing are the starter deck Metal Greymon, because again, the same logic, if your AncientGreymon it ends up being blocked, you really want to profit off of that. And in this deck, memory is a little bit hard to manage because AncientGreymon is a 5 cost, it's very expensive, and as well as, you have things like Burning Greymon, who's 3, not like the cheapest, options for, cards, but Metal Greymon does help alleviate that a little bit. So, if you got your AncientGreymon set up and it's about to check 4 security cards, your opponent might consider blocking, so in that case, you can just play plus off of that with him. And then finally for the man himself, I'm playing 4 AncientGreymon. This card is absolutely insane. First of all, he has 13,000 DP, and yes, he is a 5 cost. However, he can legitimately take out a whole security stack by himself. He gains security attack +1 for every Greymon or every hybrid in its Digivolution stack. So if you've got a Goonimon, if you got a Burning Greymon, Aldemon, Greymon, as well as Metal Greymon here, all these cards add to this total. And on top of that, this card, just having this Greymon gives AncientGreymon 2 security attacks, because one for just being a Greymon, but then also because of its inherited effect. So this guy's just amazing. Being able to take out whole stacks by himself is crazy, as well as he has a nice on deletion effect where if he is deleted, if your opponent does get rid of this, you get to play a level 4 lower hybrid from your hand. So that includes Flamemon, and then just from there you get his on play effect, or things like a Goonimon, a Burning Greymon, just getting extra attacks in for the following turn. And then now the last cards I'm playing here are for the Tamers. I'm playing 3 Marcus and 1 Ty. I'm not playing any of like the 2-cost starter deck Ty. You could definitely play that because it is a little bit faster, and it's nice having that 2-cost option, as well as the extra 1,000 game. But I just think Marcus is really good. First of all these cards give you 3 memory at the start of your turn, so that's nice. And then Marcus is awesome because whenever you are attacking with AncientGreymon, or even if you're attacking with like Metal Greymon or anything, as long as it's a Greymon, you can rest Marcus and gain 1 memory. And then Ty just adds even more security attacks on top of the already ridiculous total that AncientGreymon will likely have. So that's why I'm playing that. And then over here, I am playing 4 Atomic Inferno. This card's absolutely insane. This card is so good, and hence why I'm playing 4. First of all, its main effect lets you give one of your hybrids, right? So let's say, then this is why I'm saying Aldemon can end the game by himself, or, any of these guys. First of all, it gives them 3,000 DP, so it boosts Aldemon to already 11,000. Now he's 14,000. It gives them 3,000 DP, security attack +1, and for the following turn, they gain, if they are blocked, gain 3 memory. Now, that is absolutely ridiculous, especially, you can do it to any of these guys. So you can even, give like your rookies, a security attack +1, which is a little bit hilarious. But yeah, this card is just absolutely crazy. And then especially its security effect, where all your Digimon get security attack +1. Every single Digimon on your field gets a security attack +1. So if your opponent runs into this and they're trying to like finish you off, or they can't finish you off that turn, they're just absolutely screwed next turn, because that's just another security attack on top of your already, your very aggressive monsters down here like Aldemon, AncientGreymon. So I think this card is just very, very good, especially for only a 1 cost. And then the last card I'm playing here is Gravity Crush, because a lot of times you will start your turn with 3, and using this lets you go to 5 and lets you Digivolve AncientGreymon and attack in the same turn. And that's really the whole strategy. It's technically like a, you're gaining 2 and then losing 2, so it's like you're netting 0, but just having 2 and being able to attack with AncientGreymon the same turn you Digivolve him is pretty sweet. But guys, that is going to be the deck profile. Let me know what you guys think. Test it out. Feel free to change things to your own liking. But that's going to be the video. Like if you did enjoy the video, and subscribe for more Digimon content. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.